What is going on, guys? This is Gaming with my review of Kill la Kill Episode 2. And the episode starts off with a continuation of the first episode where we have Ryuko calling out Satsuki about trying to find the other scissor holder. But we learn that if she loses any more blood, she'll pass out in 5 minutes. So she kind of had to run off. And we see her like she boarded, some bus on a rail line. And when she gets off, she's exhausted. And she kind of like passes out where she gets found by the children. So we learn that she was taken to Omiko house, and her father had treated her. But at first, she was kind of overreacting because her father was standing over Ryuko, and he was kind of like breathing heavily, acting like a pervert. So that caused Ryuko to get upset, and she attacked him. But it's all cool now because Ryuko, she like stays with them, and Mako's mother actually makes them dinner, but it's a nasty dinner because we see that it's like slop, and she made like some kind of cookie looking stuff with like bugs in it. But they're all eating, and the next day, when they go back to school, no, but before that, when Ryuko was like staying there, in Mako's home, she was talking to her uniform, and it gave her like no response. So she like wondering like what's going on because she asked them if it was awake, and it said nothing. But when they got to school and Mako was telling her that she could stay with her and her family, she started getting hit by all these tennis balls. And we learned that she's in a tennis club and she was getting punished because she didn't show up for practice yesterday, and that was because she got taken for hostage. So now Ryuko, she's kind of upset because they're attacking her friend, and she wants to, to get them for that. And when she goes to, to activate her suit, it's not working. So now, she gets pummeled by all these balls, and she falls into the sewer line, I guess. And she's found by their homeroom teacher. And this guy, I thought that he could be, cool because like he actually was at first. But this guy was also a huge pervert because when he was explaining how this suit can only be activated by her blood, we saw that like her shirt was opening up and the pants was also unbuttoning. But that tennis club leader, she actually got a 2-star level suit as a gift from Satsuki, and I believe it's called a Hakido, whatever it's called. It was like some kind of match that she had to win because if she didn't, I believe that like either she'll get punished or she'll either like lose that suit because I'm pretty sure that was a gift. And we also learned that even though Satsuki can actually make these uniforms and pass them out, she does not wear one because like she said, only her sword is enough. So now that Ryuko knows how her suits work, and her teacher gave her like some kind of glove looking thing, and that'll make it easy for her to activate it. She actually goes there and challenged the tennis club leader because they were attacking Mako again, like to teach her a lesson. But I gotta say, even when that tennis club leader had her uniform, I was not that impressed with her, to be honest. I thought that she was actually kind of looked like a cheesy villain. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really glad that Ryuko took her on because I don't like her too much. I definitely like the boxing guy way more than I liked her. So during their first match, when everybody in the tennis club shot all the tennis balls at her, she cut him up. I forgot his name because it's like really long, but I do think that at one point she called him like T for short. He actually said that even though Ryuko did, counter her attack by cutting up all those balls, she actually lost. And Mako was going on and on about how she did win, but she won when it came to friendship. So now they were having a serious tennis match, and it was getting pretty good. But Ryuko was like making too many mistakes, and at one point we know that her power became so great that like the racket and the tennis balls would like crumble into dust. And that would just show you like how much power she has stored in there that she can unleash. So then I forgot the name of her suit. Oh, and we did get it. We did get a flashback. Of what happened as soon as she put that suit on. About how at first she was like struggling to get it off, and then she like jumped up with like so much force, she actually hit a wall. And it was her idea actually, to go there. It wasn't, the suit controlling her, being drawn to the power of the uniforms. It was her going there on her own will, to take them on. And I do find it, pretty messed up that Satsuki is controlling this entire city, because if you're like, high up there with her, and you get to know her like that, you get a high level suit, your family will become either rich or, you are able to live a good life. And if you're poor and you don't have any uniforms, not one that you like any special power, you're like in the slums. So that right there is really messed up, and now Satsuki really needs to go down for that, because the whole chain of power is just so corrupted and messed up. So during their battle, like Ryuko finally uses her scissors, and she actually crushes the tennis club leader, and that right there was like pretty cool to see that. And it is kind of weird that like every time she beats somebody, they become naked and their uniform is destroyed. Like I know that right there would make sense, but you would think that they would have underwear on or something. But once she actually beats her, I believe her name. I believe her name was like I really don't remember that guy's name. So I'll just call him like T. He actually came there and he brought all these people with him, and I thought they were gonna fight. But then Satsuki actually like surprised me when she came down there herself, and we finally saw her sword in action. I believe his name was like Suken, something like that. And now I see why that sword is enough for her, because if Ryuko can defeat like the people in the uniforms, it would make sense that her sword, can be her. So Ryuko definitely had a long way to go before she could take on Satsuki, because her sword is no joke. But the episode, it was pretty good, even though I didn't like, that tennis club leader. I'm not gonna let that take away from how good I found this episode to be. But as always, guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, because that really helps me out. And as always, you guys take it easy, and we'll see you all next time.